Amateur like Gamboa doesn't want.
See the jab numbers in the fight. Gamboa's thrown 111 to 69 for Salido.
Already Gamboa is in a place that he's never been in his pro career before. Against an experienced fighter who comes on in the second half of the fight. Now facing 2 rounds where if he didn't lose them, and he may have, he certainly got hit a lot in them, with an uncertain second half of the fight ahead.
Don't follow him. Don't just follow him. You just have to throw punches, that's all. And it'll change everything, Salido. The situation will change. Breathe, breathe.
You see that Gamboa has landed at 24%. Let's take a look at the punch zone. And the punches from Gamboa landed to Salido. You see 33 to the body. Most of the work has been going to the head. Only 33 of the 124 have gone to the head. He's hit 24 of 113 jabs, 21%, 100 of 270 power shots. You know, with those quick hands, he's been able to knock around Salido, but Salido seems to be sort of digging in a little, Max.
He has, as we mentioned, the last 2 rounds, his corner has got to be happy with it.
All right, Harold Letterman, how do you see it to this point?
Okay, Bob. 59-55, 5 rounds to 1, Yuriorkis Gamboa. Yeah, he's the more talented guy. He's got the quicker hands, but Salido, like Max said, in rounds 5 and 6, has given him fits. I mean, Salido's pressured him, keeps working. And, you know, Yuriorkis Gamboa very often will stop and grab you. But as far as the scoring goes, you got to give credit to Gamboa for that clean, effective punching. He's got 6 good hand speed, very good defense, good legs, good ring generalship. You know, he's the total package. If he'd step it up a little bit, I think he'd really dominate. But Salido's giving him a heck of a fight. 5-1 Gamboa.
Every time Harold starts talking, the old Gamboa comes out. The aggressive power punching, combination punching Gamboa comes out.
Cutting into Harold's airtime. It's a common sight, though, of that right arm of Gamboa up underneath his opponent's arm with the little lock.
Now, all this said about what Gamboa's not doing right and what Salido is. Salido's a world-class fighter. Gamboa's winning most of the rounds and getting criticized for it, and it gives you an idea of the expectations of Gamboa. On Gamboa.
We're at the Palms in Las Vegas, Nevada. HBO's Boxing After Dark. Bob Papa, Max Kellerman ringside. Yuriorkis Gamboa and Orlando Salido in a scheduled 12-rounder. There have been no knockdowns. Earlier tonight, Brandon Rios defeated undefeated Anthony Peterson, as Peterson was disqualified in round number 7 for repeated low blows in a fight that Rios was winning on all 3 judges' scorecards.
And now back to criticizing Gamboa some more. He has the chance, he has the kind of ability, and he looks like the kind of fighter that makes people say the next day on a Monday at work, were you watching Boxing After Dark on Saturday night? This kid Gamboa is unbelievable. You gotta watch him. You must see TV. You can't miss it when this guy fights. And not just another fast, good fighter, you know, who can win on points or maybe stop his guy late. He offers the potential for that water cooler buzz, and though he's boxing well at times here, he's not giving a kind of water cooler buzz-worthy performance.
You know, in the 9 fights that CompuBox has charted for Gamboa, this is the most he's ever been hit.
And he does show flashes of defensive brilliance, or at least competence. As you were mentioning that, Bob, Salido missed 4 punches from close range.
I also have to mention that in a lot of those fights, they were, you know, 2nd and 3rd round knockouts against much lesser competition. So, of course, he wouldn't get hit a lot if he's finishing people off in 2 rounds. Whoa! Gamboa after the bell.
Now, I don't think that was dirty. They were just caught up in the moment. Gamboa was showing off some of that athleticism, and it's too bad the bell happened to ring.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Next Saturday night on HBO pay-per-view, Sugar Shane Mosley returns to the ring for the first time since his loss last May to Floyd Mayweather. Mosley will be taking on former 150-pound titleist Sergio Mora. And on September 21st, it's the premiere of the next Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. With the baseball playoffs right around the corner, we'll visit with Yankees ace CC Sabathia, who's in hot pursuit of his first 20-win season.
Here we see that action from the end of the round. Gamboa.
Well, they both threw punches after the bell. You heard the bell, and they both threw punches.
He's getting athletic there is what he's doing. And the interesting thing about flourishes like that, and I don't think fighters who want to put on a show always understand this. It's not that in and of themselves they're so impressive, that he can kind of leave his feet like that and use his power punch as though it's a jab, and while he's making the other guy miss. It's not that in and of itself the athletic feat is so impressive or great to watch. It's that it suggests what the guy is capable of doing. It suggests this that we're seeing right now.
Good right hand by Gamboa after a good combination, and back comes Salido, putting down Gamboa.
He got hit, it was a knockdown, but it looks like he also slipped on the canvas. Those signs get wet.
Fifth time in Gamboa's career he's been down. So Salido told us in the fight, we know this kid will go down. Left hand by Salido. Left hand by Gamboa.
Gamboa, in unloading his heavy artillery, is taking some in return.
Gamboa trying to hold and Salido trying to punch out of it.
Now, this fight got really interesting really quickly.
Okay, break, limpio.
Things were going Gamboa's way, and then he took a counter shot and went down.
Break.
And with the shots that he absorbed after he got up, Bob, I think that were most telling about the knockdown. What appeared to me to be more of a slip than a knockdown, though it was officially a knockdown. The way he was absorbing some of those shots after the fact made me think, no, maybe he really was a little hurt.
He was hurt, yeah. That's always one of the question marks about Gamboa. You know, he could be explosive, and we mentioned it at the top of the show. We mentioned it in the main event setup. There's always that added intrigue with him because he's been down now 5 times.
And that happens when you keep your hands down, too, as he's doing now. Hands are at his side.
Not a good idea. End of round 8, a round in which Gamboa went down.
Siéntate, men. Ven. Oh my.
Breathe now.
Oh my. Oh my.
Breathe.
Menos, óyeme a mí.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
No, déjale la cabeza.
Listen, leave his head alone. Leave his head alone.
Mira, escucha lo que te voy a decir.
Listen what I'm telling you.
Lo único que te hace falta.
The only thing that you need to do
Tu boxeo. Tú tienes mejor boxeo
is to
que él.
box.
Lo viste que
You've got
empezaste
better
bien.
boxing than he
Ese
does.
consejo que te dio el árbitro, eso es mierda.
Here's Gamboa on the attack. And just when things started looking good for Gamboa, this is the guy we came to see. He gets caught with that counter. And